What's our next story?
So this article we've got from the Hollywood Reporter, which, geez, all these names that I'm going to get wrong. Jerry Seinfeld has assembled an A-list cast for his featured directorial debut, which just so happens to be about the beloved breakfast dessert pastry, Pop-Tarts. Netflix is behind Unfrosted, the Pop-Tart story, which will star Melissa McCarthy, Jim Gaffigan, Amy Schumer, Hugh Grant, and James Marsden. James Marsden. Rounding out the cast is Jack McBrayer, Tom Lennon, Adrian Martinez, Bobby Moynihan, Max Greenfield, Christian Slater, and Sarah Cooper.
What's the deal with Pop-Tarts?
Oh,
no. Why are they frosted? No, guys, Seinfeld. What the fuck are we doing? All right, guys, so I don't know. All right. Some of the best movies you'll see are real life stories of like the competitive edge of the market, right? Like if you think of The Founder with Michael Keaton, some of the best scenes in that movie is how you see the origin of McDonald's come together, the massive buying of property and how it's more a property business versus a fast food business. This is one of those like corporate espionage stories of all these different companies that were fighting for the rights to make Pop-Tarts.
Is it really?
Yes, that's the movie.
Wow.
I didn't know this was a biopic.
Yeah, so it's a biopic. It's going to be kind of have that Ford v Ferrari vibe where it's all these people competing. It's got this A-list cast. Guys, if Barry, what's his name? Barry Benson? If Barry Benson can direct this movie, it might fucking be good. How crazy is that? You might add the Pop-Tart movie to the list of weird movies that sound horrific that are kind of fucking good. Now, most people when they saw this article come out, they're like they had to elaborate because the only press release at first was Unfrosted, the Pop-Tart story, directed by Jerry Seinfeld. And they're like, what the fuck is this? So as a result, they came out with more details and everything, saying that's going to be this massive biopic. I believe in Melissa McCarthy as an actress. I think that she really, like, she's been Oscar nominated. You know, you can say what you want about her, but she really is genuinely a great performer. Christian Slater, I mean, holy shit, that dude's the best. So I'm cautiously hyped for it. Franny, are you excited? Or would you be more excited if it was Frosted, the Pop-Tart story?
I didn't know it was about what it's going to be about. Mm-hmm. I don't know why in my head, like it sounded like an animated.
You thought it was going to be like a cartoon.
I thought maybe
he'd have little foil pants.
I thought it was going to be like
to not show his little Pop-Tart
hot
penis.
Dog story. What's the wiener
sausage party?
Sausage party.
Oh,
I was thinking like Jerry Seinfeld was about to put on like a sausage party style thing about like pastries.
What's the name of Frosted Pop-Tarts?
Yeah, I didn't think this would be anything serious, but that's crazy that it is. I'm kind of excited.
I know.
I didn't know there was a bunch of controversy around Pop-Tarts. Like, why is...
I mean, you have to... I mean, I don't know the details yet, obviously, because I haven't seen the movie, and there's not a lot public. That's why this movie is going to kind of be...
Yeah.
And I know that Netflix has talked in the past about doing a theatrical release window for movies. I'm curious to see if this is going to be straight to streaming or with, like, this big of a cast, if we're going to get this in theaters. Because if so, I'm sneaking in my Pop-Tarts for the movie. This is insane. Your thoughts?
I just don't even know what to think about. Like, reading that cast list, I'm so bad with names in Hollywood. Although I know Bobby Moynihan.
Jim Gaffigan? You don't know Jim Gaffigan?
I know Jim Gaffigan. I know the one comedian without controversy, apparently.
Yeah.
Like, dude is just always...
Well, it's just funny because he'd probably be the guy to make a joke about Pop-Tarts.
Yeah.
And he's in the movie, so I hope he does.
Just like with that real high-pitched voice.
Because
like,
he used to say that...
I don't know.
He's like, what was the joke? Like, a Hot Pocket's just a meat tart.
Hot Pocket.
Hot Pocket? Yeah, I'm really... We'll see if he does that. I don't think he will, but I hope he does.
I doubt it, but if... I'll buy 2 tickets if he does. I'll just like, there you go, box office. That's me.
You're like walking
It's going to be on Netflix. I'll actually subscribe to Netflix.
You're walking in with both of your 2 tickets and you're like, all right, Lacey, see you later. Like, you don't even invite her. You're like, I'm buying 2 tickets for me.
Like, as long as Jim Gaffigan says the thing, they get these 2 tickets.
Franny, any other thoughts you wanted to add to Unfrosted, the Pop-Tart story? What is, honestly, let's just go with a goofy ass question, all right? You're stuck on an island, okay? You're stuck on a fucking island, you hear me? And you're not going anywhere. You can bring one box of Pop-Tarts with those little foils of them separated into twos. You get like 8 Pop-Tarts in a box.
Yes. So I used to think...
What Pop-Tart flavor are you picking?
I actually have a hot take on this because at my work, I can buy a Pop-Tart. I can buy Pop-Tarts for $1. So like...
Don't show off so much.
But we only have 3 flavors. We have blueberry, strawberry, and cherry. Now, out of those, cherry all the fucking way. Mm-hmm. But out of all the Pop-Tarts, that's hard.
Mine is disgusting. My answer is direct and
brown
gross.
Sugar cinnamon?
Nope.
I really like the brown sugar cinnamon, but I think the only one I wouldn't get sick of, because like I've eaten it a couple days in a row, is the cherry.
Zane, your Pop-Tart, just Desert Island.
That's... Everybody always says that I have the wrong answer to my favorite Pop-Tart, but it's always blueberry. Like, everybody's always like, blueberry flavor's gross, but I fucking love it. I'm always here for the blueberry.
I get the blueberry one. It's not too sweet. It's good. It's got
people really love the wild berry.
That one's not bad.
But for me, guys, I have the grossest answer.
What is it?
There's this little known Pop-Tart out in the world.
Is it the milkshake?
You have to go. No, you have to go out. You have to search for this Pop-Tart. It might even be discontinued. I don't know. I've been on a diet, if you haven't noticed. And but I haven't been eating this Pop-Tart, but I want to desperately. It was new.
Oh, I know what you're gonna fucking say,
bro. The Boston Cream Donut Pop-Tart.
What the fuck is that?
Is better than anything. It's so fucking good. So good. I would rather eat it than a Boston Cream Donut. Deadass. What, you don't have any thoughts on that?
I've never even heard of this. Is Pop-Tarts just doing what Oreos did and just doing like weird things with their flavors?
I feel like they were doing it before Oreos, like
that's
punk
fair.
Ass, you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, because I still remember all the ads for like, hey, put the Pop-Tarts in your freezer. We've got milkshake Pop-Tarts and like...
I used to fuck with the milkshake one, but I was never like put your Pop-Tart in the freezer type of person.
What's weird,
brother
they advertise all 3 now on the package. They're like, you can eat it raw, which sounds weird. You can freeze it or you can toast it. And I'm just like, so are you just telling me things I can do with this? Like, I know I can do all those things.
You can chop it up and snort it. You can
like, if you want, you can chop it up.
Put it on a spoon.
If you cook it under a spoon and inject it into... Like, what the fuck are you talking about, bro? I can do whatever I want to that Pop-Tart. Don't tell me what to do. Anyway, guys, let us know in the comments if you're excited about Unfrosted, a Pop-Tart story, and whether you want your Pop-Tarts frosted or not. Well, let us know your thoughts on your favorite Pop-Tart, whether you thought ours were fucking horrible. And if we're missing some great gem, please tell us, and we will investigate. Guys, also make sure to like and subscribe.